Former President Jimmy Carter has died at the age of 100.
Carter served as the 39th president of the United States and was the longest living former president. He also became well known for his humanitarian efforts in and out of the Oval Office. Jim Stratman is joining us from the federal courthouse. Flags are expected to be flying today, Jim, at half-staff.
Yeah, we expect to see those changes made a little bit later on this morning. President Biden ordering last night that for the next 30 days, flags around the country be flown at half-staff to mark and honor the legacy of the former president, Jimmy Carter. We're told by representatives from the Carter Center that the former president died at his home, surrounded by family, on Sunday in Plains, Georgia. Now, Carter has a legacy that is massive, including his time both in the Oval Office and his time outside of the Oval Office. Carter defeated Gerald Ford back in 1976 to become the 39th president of the United States. His single term in the Oval Office was divisive. It's marred with a lagging economy, a nationwide energy shortage, and the taking of 52 American hostages at the U.S. Embassy in Iran. Now, a highlight of his time in the office, however, was bringing about peace between Israel and Egypt through the Camp David Accords. Now, those efforts for peace are what the former president hoped he would be remembered for.
Maybe peace and human rights. I kept the country at peace for 4 years and promoted peace for other people like Egypt and Israel. And we've been champions of human rights. So I think those two things are the ones that I hope to be remembered.
Post-presidency, Carter became known for his humanitarian work. He was awarded with the Presidential Medal of Honor in 1999 and the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002. President Biden highlighted those accolades while addressing the nation yesterday.
He forged peace, advanced civil rights, human rights, promoted free and fair elections around the world. He built housing for the homeless with his own hands. And his compassion and moral clarity lifted people up and changed lives and saved lives all over the globe.
Now, we're hearing from Kentucky leaders on Carter's death. Governor Andy Beshear saying in part, quote, Jimmy Carter was a true American. He lived through his faith and values each and every day, lifting up his neighbors and serving our great country through kindness and compassion. U.S. Senator Mitch McConnell also releasing a statement saying in part, quote, President Carter lived a truly American dream. After every season when life led him to lofty service far from home, he came back home again. Carter's state funeral service will be happening in Washington on January 9th. After that, he will be laid to rest at his home in Plains, Georgia, in the backyard next to his wife, Rosalind. Eric, Grace.